Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to another episode of our FIFA 18 Coventry City Career Mode. Today we've got 3 more matches for you and hopefully the whole of the rest of January. So that'll be all of the transfer window done. We've got Mansfield in the FA Cup at, is that home or is that away? It doesn't say, does it? Then we've got Swindon at home in the league and we've also got Wycombe away. Wycombe is a big game because of course they are currently second in the league and fighting against us. So yeah, first of all, we will be going up against Mansfield Town in the FA Cup. Of course, hopefully this episode as well, we'll get an update on our youth squad and some more youth players. And potentially we might sign a few more youth players up, should we have good enough ones to bring in, that is. But let's get straight into the game against Mansfield and cross that bridge when we come to it. Ball in, it's Ruiz. Does he have enough to get... No, he doesn't have enough to get past the defence. Come on. Come on, guys. Should be beating Mansfield here. It's in. There we go. Asoro, what a goal. Absolutely blitz through their defence and Asoro gets the goal. He had a bit of a dry spell. He had a bit of a dry spell with goals and so forth. But now he's getting back into the last few games. Look at that. Nice little ball in there. Ruiz played it just perfectly into the path of Asoro, who then buries it right in, well, as I said, the bottom. It was a decent height for the keeper. And there we go then. 1-0 up. Oh, Beerman nicking the ball back. And Soro's in a good position here. But it's Ruiz who picks it up. Can Ruiz get the goal? He's not scored many so far in his career. And he doesn't score that one either. But Asoro off the post. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. There we go, right in the top corner. Wow, what a goal. Was that Duarte again? I think it was. The Argentinian Wunderkind slams it into the back of the net. Boom. Oh, wow. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. That's his first goal in the FA Cup. We're 2-0 up at half-time against Mansfield Town. Surely we'll be able to hold on to this and make our way through to the second round. Surely this time it'll be it. Come on, guys. We can do this. Or maybe we're going to get a chance for another one as Ruiz is in here. Ruiz. There we go. It's 3-0. Wow. Mansfield have crashed and collapsed. And Abel Ruiz not scored many goals for us so far. And if PJ Tovey is watching, he'll be thinking that exact same thing. He doesn't score a lot of goals for us, but that might just be the boost he needs to keep moving forward. And we do have George Hurst on the bench. He's only played about 20 minutes for us so far before getting injured. And he might get himself a bit of a game in this afternoon. Might get about 20 minutes or so just to try and get his fitness back. I always give away a penalty stupidly at some point or other, don't I? I always manage to do it somehow, and this is how I've done it this time. It's disappointing because apart from that, we've done so well. So well. But there you go. It happens. We now have to try and save a penalty. Can we do it? Nah, wrong way. Why is he celebrating so much for? They're 3-1 down in the last minute of the game. They're going to get knocked out of the FA Cup. God knows what they're celebrating for. And George Hurst has managed a good 20 minutes here. Not been overly involved, but he's not been injured again, which is the main thing. And there we go, we're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Excellent. That's exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Right. Any big surprises? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No, not really, no. There's some big teams been knocked out, though. Which is good. It means there's less big teams for us to crash into. We should get some reward money there as well, hopefully. We're going to get reward money? Press conference, no, not interested in that. Match against Wycombe has been moved to the 30th. We received £76,000, but that doesn't seem to be boosting up our transfer budget at all, does it? Interesting. Can do some training again today, though. Bruno Ferreira's got up 5 points already. We really are heavily pushing him, though, because we know he's got fantastic potential, isn't he? So Let's keep going. Harrison, there we go. Harrison's now a 55. That's going to make him better for us. I'm happy with that. We're going to struggle here. Game against Swindon, so short notice. Is the next FA Cup game on our calendar already, or is it not yet? It is, okay. So we're going to have to squeeze an extra game in now. Then against Huddersfield. That's a tricky one, that is, Huddersfield. So this might be a little longer episode than normal. Or maybe not. We'll see how we get on. We might have to skip that last game of the season, do that at the last game of the January and do that next episode maybe. Got a bit of news. Press conference, not interested. I want to sell some players. Interest shown in Danny Acosta. Who's Danny Acosta? Danny Acosta has been approached by Sporting. Real Salt Lake City received an offer for $970 for his services. I can't afford that at the moment, I'm afraid. Unless... Who is Danny Acosta? He's on our transfer hub, isn't he? Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him. So, D. Danny Acosta. He's a left back. Sporting are trying to sign him. I don't think we can challenge. So we might have to give up on that one now, I think. Schmid won't leave. Any players we can buy? Nope. It's good, tricky, isn't it? James Ray we could buy, but we haven't got the money for that, have we? Javi Alonso. A lot of players not willing to go. Not willing to relocate. Not sell. I don't think there's anything we can do here, is there? Ryan Ledson's a good player, but we can't afford him. Schmack is a good player, we can't afford him. Amang, oh wow, his value's shot up a bit, hasn't it? He's 67 rated. He's a player that PJ Toby suggests that we buy, but we can't really afford him. Maybe in the summer, if we get some money, we might be able to do it. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to buy anyone in this transfer window anyway. I really didn't think that was going to be the case. Unless we can sell one or two players. If we can, then Amang will be a good signing. But here we go then, into the game against Swindon. I'm half tempted to give Hurst the start. Because we just need to rest a few of these players. Let's see. Has he still got the... No, he hasn't got it. Right, we're going to play Hurst. We're going to play Hurst. Latialaf is almost back, so we're going to bring him onto the bench. And Dickerstar injured. Right, who have we got that we can play up front then? Ruiz. So we're actually at the best we can do there, haven't we, really? And we're going to have to play Harrison in this one because Tosin's really struggling for energy as well. And then maybe let's bring in Cuesta in place of Hefty. Yep, let's do that. That's probably the best way of going. So George Hurst going to get his first start of the season after that big injury he received in pre-season. He's not completed 90 minutes for us yet. Can he complete 90 minutes today? Let's have a look. Joswiak's ball. What was that? Why not play into the box? Why try and do a cocky back heel? Hurst is there. Into the middle, Ruiz. Off the post. Oh, why do you slide? Harrison, nice ball out wide to Joswiak. Joswiak's ball into the middle. Duarte heads it into the back of the net. We do take the lead. No, it's been given as off. That can't be offside, surely. That can't be offside. How is it offside? Wow, it's a mile offside. Okay, I take it back. It's a bloody mile offside. Still annoyed by that. I'm really annoyed by that. Bierman into Hurst. Joswiak's now through. Oh. Just can't score the goals. We're getting the opportunities. Again, we have had quite a lot of this recently. Getting the opportunities and just not scoring the goals. Ruiz. Duarte. Oh my god, he's missed again. He's missed again. Joswiak. Oh, Hurst. Oh, Hurst, you absolute tit bag. How have you not put that in the back of the net, my man? Bit of rust maybe. That's the only real way I can give you a bit of a way out of that. You've not played in a long time, but that should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. He might get another opportunity here. Plays it to Duarte. Good save by the keeper. We've pummeled them these last few minutes, but we just can't get that goal. Duarte's ball in. Hurst with the head. Is that another corner? It's a goal kick. And I think that's going to be game, set, match here. 0-0 draw against Swindon. It's not a good result, to be honest. Oh, Bierman. What is that? Where was the power behind that shot? It's happened so much. We seem to get in the penalty area and just play a short, simple ball to the keeper. I don't understand how it's so soft. But there we go. It's a 0-0 draw. We had 15 shots to their 2. But those 15 shots, only 2 were on target. That is a shocker, isn't it? George Hurst, on his first game back, got man of the match. I can hear BJ Tovey now. I told you he was a good player. He just gets injured too much for me. He's too much of a risk. So because of that result being a 0-0 draw and probably not being many highlights in that match at all, if any, apart from the last few minutes, I think we'll probably get a chance to do all of the January games in this episode. I'm still surprised nobody has attempted to sign one of our players. We've got quite a few players on the transfer list. So why nobody's attempted to go for them, I've got no idea. Ferreira, there we go. He's going to get himself up to a 52 now, which means he's not actually too bad. If he does come into the squad, he's not actually too bad. But it's all down to the update we get from the youth scout reader, doesn't it? See how good he's going to be. Oh, thank God for that. We've got a rest for a few days at least, because our players are really struggling. Really, really struggling. So do have a bit of news. I don't know what that is. Press conference. Okay, not interested. Leicester City trying to sign El Shawari from Roma. Interest shown in Danny Acosta. We still can't afford him unless we get some money from somewhere. And there we go. Another game against Huddersfield. Okay, we beat them last time, of course. I know this is the FA Cup. Oh my God, this is the FA Cup, isn't it? This is the freaking FA Cup now. Are we actually as far as we need to be? Or we're not far enough yet? That's a strange question, isn't it? Right. Let us... Nope. Let us not do that. Let us motivate the Coventry City players. Right. We need to get final 32, didn't we? Have we done that? Domestic success. Right, we have reached the round of 32, so we've done what we need to do in the Cup. That's good. We're currently ahead on the brand exposure. Financial, we're getting there. We are getting there. We've got 5.2 million in the bank. It'd be nice if I was allowed to spend some of that, to be honest, but, you know, they've got their prerogative, I suppose. So here we go then. Do we play Hurst? That's the question. I think we do play Hurst, you know. Because I felt better with Hurst on the pitch. I don't want to admit that to PJ Tovey, because I know what he'll say. But I felt better with Hurst on the pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Sorrow out wide. I'm going to drop Ruiz and play Hurst there. Harrison, you're looking pretty okay at the moment. Still 10 ranking points below everyone else, but still he's pretty good, isn't he, Harrison? He's pretty solid in these games. And he'll only get better and better as time goes on. But here we go. FA Cup time. Can we make our way through to the next round of the FA Cup? Huddersfield, not a really difficult team, but... Oh no, the Premiership, aren't they? Crap, they had the Premiership, Huddersfield, aren't they? Oh, wow. This is definitely our most difficult game so far, then. Come on. Asoro, use your pace. Asoro's in. Cuts back. Oh. I had to cut back to try and take the defender out of the game. But it didn't really help me out at all, did it? George Hurst sees the run of Joswiak over the top. Joswiak into Asoro. Saves, but straight into the path of the defender, not the striker. Hurst sees the moving out wide of Joswiak. Is there one last twist in the tail? Hurst is in. They've scored! In the 88th minute, Coventry City have scored away from home against Huddersfield Town in the FA Cup. And it's the big man, only his second game back from 3.5 months on the sideline with an injury. Oh, what a great bit of play. It was Hurst who played the ball out to Joswet to start off with as well. And then Joswet finding Hurst right in the middle. We've had so many opportunities. We really deserved to win this game. And in the end, we've gone and stole it in the 88th minute here against Premiership opposition Huddersfield. Wow. George Hurst's first goal for us as well, I believe. I don't think he'd done it. Literally, he'd played about 20 minutes of his debut before he went off injured.
There will be a minimum of 2.
And he may have just earned us a ton of money here. Nice reward. And a place in the next round of the FA Cup. Which is more money. More money in the pot. That's what we need. As we've got to hold on to it yet, though. Come on, get that ball off. Get the ball off. Get the ball off. No! No! I was too busy being cocky and we've conceded. And Huddersfield are safe. And it looks like we're going for a replay. They really don't deserve that, Huddersfield. They really, really don't deserve that. That is absolutely heartbreaking. That really is heartbreaking. Wow. Looks like we've got a replay then at home. It's still worth more money. A home replay against a Premiership club is still worth a lot of money. And there it is. So disappointing to score the goal only to concede straight away. Oh. Wow. I was so happy and then so disappointed. So we had 7 shots, 5 on target. Saying that, they did have more possession, quite a bit more possession, but I still think we deserved it. Being the little club, I think we really deserved it. But it means we've got another bloody game to play now, doesn't it? Another bloody game. That's all we need is more games to play this season. We're struggling for fixture congestion as it is. I'm glad we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup and the Checker Trade Trophy now. Right, more training. He's up 6 points now, this Ferreira. I'm determined to get him up even higher though. Right. Oh, Harrison got an A in his one. Nice. Joswiak up to a 65 now. Excellent. And there we go. Got the one game against Wycombe left to end off January. No players been bid for at all, which surprises me. I knew the players we just brought wouldn't have a bid for them, but I assumed that we would get bids for some of the other players. We've still got a few players on the transfer list. Right, so we've got some prize money. And we received additional funds. These funds will allow us to increase the transfer budget in the upcoming season. Okay, not this season. Because we've got 5.32 million. So the other game, we're going to get 110k for that as well, probably, for the other game. TV money and so forth. But here we go then. We've got a game against Wycombe. This is what's that number 5? We're actually running away with the league. I didn't realise how well we're doing in the league, to be honest. We were struggling against Wycombe, but Wycombe have just disappeared now. It's Swindon and Mansfield that are up there with us. Asoro, you need to get back into this, mate. Then Asoro and Duarte fighting out for that top goal scorer place. Asoro's 2 goals behind Forte from Notts County. I think he can do it. I think he can do it. Right, let's set our team up. Right, we'll go blue. You can go orange. Right, what do we have? We need to change a few things around because fitness is not on our side. Hurst looks like he needs the game off. Tosin needs the game off. And Conta needs the game off. Latilaf is back. Right, Latilaf, you can come on in place of a sort of Duarte. There we go. Latilaf is back. Latilaf, our highest rated player at 67, is back. Now, can he get back into the goals as well? Oh, Harrison on the overlap here. Where's he got this from? Oh, he plays the ball in. A Sorrow got there. Which means at least Harrison's going to get the... Oh. There it is! It's a goal! It's a Joswiak. Wow. That was Joswiak, wasn't it? Great goal. Didn't see that coming that way anyway. There's a lot of mess, a lot of stuff going on here and there, and Joswiak just went, whoop, I love it. We've been really wasteful again. We're getting in the good positions. And then we're just not taking the opportunities. But this time we did. And Kamil Joswiak gets the goal. Of course, he's getting better and better now. He's 65 rated. We're really getting him pushed up with the old training. Real force to be reckoned with for us. Oh, and Latilaf is in again. Latilaf, 2-0. That's always the way in this game. As soon as you score one, you seem to score a second one very, very quickly. I think it's because their heads drop really, really quickly as well. And look at that ball right through the middle to Latilaf. I took him a bit wider than I wanted to, but we're still able to put it into the back of the net anyway. And there we go. 2-0 up now against Wickham. That's what we needed. Knock a few goals in. Knock a few goals. What's that for Latilaf now? 10 goals this season. So he's caught up Asoro and Duarte. I think the three of them now, it must be about 11, 12 and 10 goals. Something like that between them. Not between them, obviously. They're at 30 goals between them, but they're pretty close goal scoring wise. That should have been a free kick to them, I reckon. And here comes Harrison again. Doing a great overlapping job down that wing. Latilaf. Latilaf's ball on the top to Asoro. Asoro's in. He could do with this goal in the goal scoring record. And he gets it. There we go. 3-0. 82nd minute and Asoro gets himself a goal. It'd be nice to get Asoro the top goal scorer in the league, wouldn't it? It'd be really, really nice. He's still a few behind. I think he was 2 behind before the game started. He needs to get a few more goals there, doesn't he? That's a good goal, though, that one. That's a very good goal, right in the bottom corner. That's his 14th in the league. Can we get another one before the end of the game? They're starting to break now. Obviously, they want to try and push and get back in this game, Wickham. And as they do, they just get caught on the break. But we're really running out of energy again. Too many games, short period of time, I think. There's Asoro. Congolo. Joswiak. Finding Asoro once again. Asoro. Latilaf, it's gone in. Latilaf gets the goal. Does he get the goal or does that go down as an own goal? That's the question. I think he'd be unlucky if it went down as an own goal. I think it was going in already, so it should count as his goal. And it does. That's his 11th goal of the season, Latilaf. This strike force is looking pretty good. It's just Ruiz who can't seem to score the goals. Which is a real shocker considering he's the Barcelona lad. I thought he'd be knocking him in left, right and centre.
The referee has indicated the
Tosin plays the ball over the top. Not quite sure what he was going for there, but... There we go, full time. Woo! 4-0 win. I think that's our best win of the season so far. That was good. Very, very good. And we deserved it, as you can see. 12 shots, 10 on target, and a higher percentage of possession, which is not like us normally. So that should solidify our place at the top of the table now. I think we're going to be uncatchable now at the top of the League 2 table. We were quite a few points ahead, weren't we? There we go. Any offers? No, Carlos Cuesta. No problem, Cuesta. I'll select you a lot of times, mate. I've got no problems with that. Yeah, just shocked that nobody's coming for any offers of our transfer listed players the whole way through. Kasper Dolberg has gone to Swansea for 30 million. Wow. That's big. And Isco's gone to Manchester United for 105 million. That's massive as well. I don't fancy playing Man United at any point then. Cuesta getting a lot of football just as he wanted. Of course, we have got him as a backup player, which is why he's very happy about getting a lot of football. Yeah, nothing really is going to come out of this day for us, is it really? Interest shown in Ezroy. That's not what I want to click on. That's what I want to click on. Received a £2.5 million offer from Arsenal. We can't compete with that, I'm afraid. That'd be another player gone from our transfer list then. It's a shame, but it is what it is. We're not going to get more, obviously, are we? Right, the time ticks down of the transfer window. Still nobody gone for our players. Oh, Andrea Belotti's gone to Liverpool. Another big, big move that is then. And that is the end of the transfer deadline day. Nothing for us. But there is now 6 bits of news. Which of course includes the big one. Boom. Youth squad update. 71 to 85. He's dropped. He has dropped. Still looking okay, but he's dropped. 79 to 93. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Ferreira looks like he could be the player we all hoped he would be. Patrick Mitchell, 74 to 82. I feel like we might bring him up just to give us a bit more depth, and we'll probably sell him on at some point. Guilherme Alvarez, 73 to 87, still looking half decent. 75 to 83 for Sadreva as well. And Edison Roy, 76 to 82. Now, we're going to have a think about this right now. I feel like we could move some of these players up. Bruno Ferreira, I want to see how good Ferreira really is. So I might leave him in there for now. I think the ones we might move up are potentially Mitchell, Sadvedra, and Royce. I think are the ones that we can move up into the team. But I'm going to have to write them down first, so I've got details of what they are. So, got Patrick Mitchell, 74 to 82. Fabio Saavedra, 75 to 83, and Edson Royce, 76 to 82. So all actually pretty decent players. And we are going to leave these 3 guys in there until we know a bit more about them. This guy obviously looks like he's definitely going to be good enough, but I want to see how high he's going to be before we do bring him in, just so I've got a an idea of how things are going to be. Right, Patrick Mitchell, promote to the senior side. Saavedra, promote to the senior side. And Edson Royce, promote to the senior side. That's 3 players I've got in there now. And I'm just still so excited about this guy here. Bruno Ferreira, he could really be the shining star of this entire career mode if that potential continues to grow like we hope it does. As soon as he gets to 85 to 93, then we know he's going to be an absolute cracker. But he's definitely going to be good enough for us either way. Right, both accepted. All 3 accepted. Great. We're glad to say that we've got the Manager of the Month award. Nice. Very nice. And here we go. Scouting reports. From Ghana. Ooh, 76 to 94. We don't know what position he plays, but he's definitely good enough. We're definitely signing this guy up. Wow. 69 to 93. 60 to 82 we'll get rid of. 61 to 81 we'll get rid of. And we'll get rid of you as well. 69 to 93. Do we take the risk or do we... I'm going to leave him in here for a moment. To scout for another month. But we just got ourselves another cracking player by the looks of it. Right, next up. 78 to 94 goalkeeper. Philip McGuinness. Yes, signed. Patrick Rafferty, gone. Eamon Fitzpatrick will leave in. You can go. You can go. And you can go. Is this the last month of this one? It is. I think we take Eamon Fitzpatrick as a risk. It is costing us a part of our transfer budget, isn't it? But I think we have to take that risk. Right, Norwegian, no, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You may be good enough. Oh, crap, I signed one. Oh, this game's so laggy. 67 to 91. I'm going to take you just in case. Right, we've just lost a lot of our transfer budget, haven't we? It's not a huge amount. When you consider the quality of players we're getting, it's not a huge amount, is it? He's a centre midfielder, this. Philip Afenu. Technically gifted, 76 to 94 potential. Eamon Fitzpatrick, 65 to 89, sorry, left winger. This is the guy we need to get rid of. Oh, I'm going to keep a hold of him, actually, just in case. You never know. And 67 to 91 centre midfielder as well. So we've got ourselves a really... If this guy... Well, we know that Philip McGuinness is going to be good enough. He's going to be our second goalkeeper choice, I think. We're not going to bother buying another goalkeeper now, because this guy will probably do us for the entirety. Now, they're all available to sign up, apart from Martinson and, of course, this guy as well, which means this guy, we have to keep him in the youth academy, which is pretty damn good. that is a cracking couple of players we've got ourselves there. Right. Now, before we go, just going to update the bench. O'Brien can come off the bench, and on comes Royce. Right, now, do we have enough space to put all of our new players on the bench? I think we do. Yeah, some of them might actually have to sit off the bench, mightn't they? Right, so Bevan comes off, and on comes Latilaf, of course. McDonald comes off. Now, we can only fit one of these guys on the bench. It's going to have to be Mitchell then, isn't it? Because the other one is only a 52 rated. So there we go. We have a centre-back, we have a CDM, we have a left midfielder and a right midfielder and a right winger and a striker on the bench. Probably Latilaf comes in place of Ruiz. Then Ruiz can play left and right. And I'm pretty happy with that then. Team-wise, we're looking pretty good. Mitchell is okay, but we're probably going to use him just for now, just to bolster up our squad. And we'll probably end up selling him on. But he does have a potential of around about 74 to 82. So he's going to be 75 plus, you would imagine. Which means he's going to be pretty decent. We'll probably end up selling him on or using him as collateral in a deal anyway. But I'm pretty happy with this team now. Of course, that is the end of this episode, more or less. Let's have a look at the calendar and see where we're at. Right, we're into February. Well, obviously, you're going to want to come back for the Huddersfield game. So I'll play the Forest Green game off camera. Then we'll come back and have the Huddersfield game with Accrington Stanley and Colchester as well. But that'll be next time. Of course, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do let me know by hitting that like button. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for some more Coventry City FIFA 18 Career Mode. Bye.